Alright, we are back with Tales from Windy Meadow. This will probably be the finale. It gets pretty hot in here, huh? So stuffy as well. This place wasn't meant to be comfortable. It's the same as my own house. No real windows, pretty much no draft. I had to make holes in the walls and put shutters in them. We could open the door for a moment, let some air in. Put a finger on the beam and I'll knock your teeth out. Come on now, the guards are right outside. These goblins spend years living on trees. Do you really think a palisade would keep them away? They can sneak in from any side, completely unnoticed. We're not opening the door. Now try to stay calm. We don't need to feel cozy. All you can do without a day of sleep. Just try to stay alive. Shit, I can't stand this anymore. Calm down, Cal. No, I won't spend another night waiting for the sound of the horn. We should grab the spears and hunt these furry bastards on our own. Also, where are we on the map? Okay, we're there. We should rather hope they are dumb enough to come for us. We have the upper hand here. Entering the forest in the middle of the night is the worst thing we can do. We could try to do something, though. Anything. Just to distract ourselves. Maybe something amusing. As long as it's quiet and doesn't involve drinking, do whatever you want. If you ask me, you should all try to sleep. Goblins may not come at all, but tomorrow is another day. I don't think I'll be able to close my eyes anytime soon. How about a game? A game? Just an idea. Aren't you tired enough? Let's not mess around. The entire day was a disaster. It's too grim for a song, but how about a story? Sounds good to me, Fable. Could you try? Yes, please. It's so boring here. I think I'll die before the monsters come. How can you be bored? I don't know, I just am. Go ahead, Fable. From this spot, everyone should be able to hear you just fine. I'm sorry, pal. Please don't be mad at me. You aren't scared, are you? What the hell, man? I can do this. Sure you can. Show them what you've got. Just make them forget where they are, as good as you can. Joel will cook you something special for you. You can't buy everyone with food, Fatso. I don't care what I eat. That's because you cook like you have no hands, you runt. Well, let me think. Do this one. Even though every day was getting darker and darker, everyone knew that there was light in her, a warm and open heart. You know, for how much text there is in this game, I'm surprised they don't write actual stories for this guy to say, you know, like, I don't know. Well, that made her happy. Wait. Brace yourselves, they're coming. What was that sound? I did not like that at all. Well, shit, who was that? Firma? Nah, this other lady. Let's go. Not you, ma'am. Defend the shelter, remember? Alright, better hurry. Goblins can get through the walls any moment now. I was wondering where Vina was in that scene. Of course she's out here with the other guards. Dad, are you ready? Lacerda? Yes. I changed my mind. You shouldn't stay here alone. Knock to the stronghold. Ask Hostia to fight at your side. Wait, is she ready? She should be fine supporting Lacerda with a spear. She's been trained since she was 6. She's more of a fighter than anyone inside the stronghold. You got your first scars when you were her age, didn't you? Maybe. I know I can trust my kids. I don't always agree with your choices, but I know you can handle yourselves. Is that fine with you, Mayor? Sure. Now don't make the guards wait any longer. Let's go and remember I've got your back. I'm fine. I can even sit on my own. I'm too tired to argue with you, kid. If you want your wounds to open and slowly kill you, just say so and we'll let you go. Just let Ludi do her job. Oh, no, you see, and Eudicia, right? That's an I. My job, am I going to get paid for it? She's just joking. Don't overthink that. Right. So what's Hostia's condition? The bite on her neck is nothing significant. All you need is to keep it clean. If possible, use chestnut soap. Remove the stitches in maybe 2 weeks. I don't know how to do that. Your father can, or I can teach you. Don't mind. I don't mind. Nonetheless, it's the slash of the admin that's going to be a problem. You shouldn't try running, climbing, or lifting anytime soon. Other scratches and bruises are irrelevant. You're going to be fine. Is something wrong? What happened, sweetie? Does it hurt so bad? I was scared. But of course you were. Even veterans shit themselves from time to time. The profanity sneaks up on you in this game sometimes, alright? You were strong, courageous, I'm proud of you. Vina, I don't want you to leave. Is this what you're thinking about, right now? I know you want to live in a city and Dad keeps saying you should do that. I know it's a good path to take, and I thought you were leaving us and I tried to accept it. But I haven't decided yet. Exactly, and every time I see you, I don't know what I should feel. I don't want to keep wondering how many dinners we're going to have together left. So just please, I want you to stay. I'm not stupid. I can handle whatever, but make a decision and move forward. Can't it really wait till tomorrow? It was a really rough night. For the love of God, stop. Please do it for me. Choose what you want to do. I was going on about this, I think, when I was playing her story. I think I am going to go to the city. I'll move to the city. Living here, it's just not for me. In a few years, I'll show you what a great hunter I've become. She took that better than I thought she would. Just remember to keep an eye on our neighbors. Once I visit you all, I want to hear about everything. It's nice to have closure like that, you know? We need to talk. Do we really? I'm exhausted. If it's not crucial— oh, there's blood on the well and the statue. I'd prefer to deal with other problems tomorrow. You wanted me to make the decision before the end of the day. The day sort of ended, but we were just too busy to talk. I think it's justified considering the circumstances. But now I'm ready. Oh? I'm listening. This is conflicting. I think I did say that I wanted to, like, marry him. Not out of, like, love, though, but out of, like, you know, just for the sake of protection and because, like, he is a nice person. Even if I don't love him. I want to be with you, and I'm sorry I made you wait for so long. It's fine, I overreacted. It's alright to have doubts. I feel bad, though. I didn't want to hurt you. Don't worry about it now. I love you. That is a very, like, mature kind of like conflict. I can't say I've ever, like, seen in a game before. Well, I mean, like, she wasn't forced to marry him. It's not like a forced marriage kind of thing, but, like, you're very heavily pressured. You don't really love the guy, but, like, deep down you know it's probably the right thing to do. Like, he's not evil or anything. Like, that's so nuanced. I don't know, like, it's very different, and I liked it a lot, that whole conflict. Now here's an idea. Let's not wash off every single stain of blood from the paving. Would you prefer it to be dried up? Rain is going to wash it anyway, and if it doesn't rain for another week or so, flies are going to lay their eggs everywhere. Fine, see, I'm helping. Don't be so touchy, I'm sleepy as well. I thought they were going to say leave the blood because it adds character or something. Last night was crazy. You know what? When you asked me to speak in front of everyone, I was pretty excited. I'm glad that you gave it a shot. Sometimes people need to run away from reality, you know? Yet after waking up, I thought about so many things that I could say differently, change, improve. It wasn't how I wanted my stories to be like. Though overall it felt rewarding. I saw many bars before, and they told me the same thing. When you're satisfied with your tale or a song, it's as if you are on the top of the highest mountain, but at the same time, some days feel like a never-ending abyss, and if you feel like a failure, after some time it starts to control you. You can't please everyone, and usually you can't even satisfy yourself. Sometimes you hate the things you made. If you're going to become a storyteller, you need to learn how to forgive yourself, how to be not perfect and still go on. Yeah, it feels like I was already on both sides of the coin. Don't worry about me. It's tough, but I'm learning. Lita and I are getting married. Wow. Congratulations. Yeah, thanks, but like I told you, she's not going to work with me anymore. She has other plans, and I need to find a replacement fast. Huh. Like today? Like, you know, today. Oh. There's another person willing to work with me. You have, I think it's called The Priority, but I can't wait. What are you going to do? I think I'm going to continue on this, like... I'm going to continue on to become a bard. I'm sorry, I won't give up now. I want to be a bard more than anything. I know, Fable, I hope you'll succeed. So you're not angry? Not at all, just a bit sad. I can still help from time to time, like always. Yeah, work per diem, you know? Let's focus on all the dirt for now. Who wants to be, to bet that drunk Meadow will come here and ask us why we're dancing? Come on, what can I say? The people in Mom's hometown love dancing. Yeah, so she keeps saying. But all of these weird steps and customs, I don't know, it feels awkward. Bates told me it's because Windy Meadow is still young. The older the village, the more traditions it has. You should teach us some new dances from your travels. Sure, as long as I don't have to show you the steps. It may be difficult to, you know, explain the dance. I like your stories at the wedding a lot, by the way. Hell yeah, you looked terrified, but it turned out to be such an adventure. Is it true you made it up all by yourself? I spent all week trying to put it together. Writing parts of it down helped a lot, though. Oh, here comes the bride. I'm here as well, you know. Well, are you guys having fun? Not that I want to grumble, but you're almost out of mead. I don't want everyone to get instantly wasted. I don't like when people are drunk. I'll bring a new barrel later on. Fable, can you come with me for a moment? We have something to discuss. I love your dress, Yudi. It's cute, isn't it? Too bad that Evola's one turned out comically large. I'm sure we would look fantastic together. Why didn't you ask for a white one? To throw it away after a single day? Oh, hell no. I love green. I can use it for any fancy meetings in the years to come. Now that's economical. I like that. God, I really am like this character. I really like Edecia. Like... Or you'll get pregnant and fat and you'll need a new set of clothes in just 2 years. Sure, or that. I did not expect myself to relate to this character as much as I am, you know? So I've heard you've become quite skilled with a pen. I usually use stylus, but yeah, I guess. And to become a roaming bard, you still need some savings to begin your journey. Oh, is he gonna offer us to, like, work for him? Are you offering me a job? I plan to join a group of adventurers, but who knows when that'll happen. Since old Salvia is now my guest, we plan on making a major project, she and I. We want to write a book. Yeah, Dad told me already. A herbalist guide and collection of her memories. I thought you were going to hire a scribe for your from Bertius. I was talking with Argentia, and turns out it costs a lot. Way more than I thought. The Church of Truth knows the value of its service. So would you like to take care of the first draft? You could spend a few months as my employee, write down your conversations with Salvia, and finally put all the notes together in a nice parchment codex. This first draft would be taken to the monks, and they could turn into something profitable. I would pay you as well, of course. I know it's not the same as writing your own stories, but I accept. I'm surprised they don't give us a choice there. Oh? Just like that? Under one condition. Surprise me. I want to add some of Nalia's stories as well. So we should probably go speak with her, shouldn't we? Why not write your own book? I feel, or like... Why not make your offer your under one condition for him to give you the resources to write your own book as well? Because those two topics don't really seem related. I don't know. It sucks that you're leaving so soon, Vina. Don't you have any mercy? Who's going to drink out my cider supplies now? That's so cute. I would take some for the rope, but Argentia made it clear that we need to keep our eyes open during the journey. The undead are waking up. When exactly are you leaving? After the sunrise? Seeing how Argentia's guard finally finished packing everything on the cart, I'd say right away. I don't have time for another round. So soon. She has some important meeting that she can't skip. We'll try to push during the night. I guess this is what happens when you start working for rich people. Did you say goodbye to Mom? Sure, while I was packing my things. Say hi to Victus for us if you see him. I'll try, but Bertius is a huge place. Or Buritus. I keep not knowing how to say that. Finding a single person may be tough. Well, I should say goodbye to the others. Remember, if the merchants don't fire me, I'll be seeing you all in spring. I'll go with you. Wow! I'm gonna be honest, that was a little anticlimactic. I kind of expected the final story to be longer. I really like this game, though. Like, this game was, like, really maturely written, even by, like, visual novel standards. Like, this was... Like, I love the art style, I love the, I love the writing, like, the characters are really interesting. In memory of Thomas Hulak. Oh, wow. I love how this game does its pixel art, too. Like, I mentioned earlier that it's really good at, like, limited animation. And, like, it really makes the flares of animation, like, stand out a lot more. That, like, you know, it is so limited and you don't see animation that often. It helps you pick up on, like, small details a lot more easily. You know, I've always, like, believed visual novels to be that kind of genre where, like, it's really easy to make one, but it's really hard to make a really good one, if that makes sense. Because, like, anyone can throw out a script, but to, like, copy edit it and, like, make sure there are no typos and, like, you know, make it look a lot different than just, like, a head-on who you're talking to kind of deal, like, that takes a lot of skill. And I can tell a lot of skill was put into this. Yeah, this was made with Ren'Py. Wow, that is... Huh. This plays a lot different from Ren'Py stuff I typically try on the channel. You know, I should actually try Ren'Py one of these days. Like, I don't really... Like, I know nothing about how it's or how it works. Oh, okay. I want to check the dev's game page real quick. They have one other game called Road Warden. A text-based RPG. I'm gonna be honest, this does not look very up my alley. I don't know, like walls of text in the... I can read a lot, but I don't like it all just being like splayed out in front of you like this. Maybe I'll check that one out later if it gets a release or something. I would like... That was kind of short, honestly, so I think I'm gonna load my save and maybe try, How do you do this again? Okay, yeah. I want to, like, maybe pick other options since this is still kind of short. Let's be a dick this time. What the hell, man? You're supposed to be my friend. Do it for them, Fable. They need this. Just make them forget what they are as good as you can. Okay, so that's not too different. I'm imagining this can't be too different either. The necromancer was tightly holding her neck, but in the very last moment she remembered about her brother's dagger. See, like, that's really good limited animation. Like, she smiles after you tell the story, because she would be happy about that, but then, like, I swear, like, 4 pixels move up, but, like, it's a completely different expression. Like, it's really powerful, and you're really able to notice it. Let's see what happens if I stay. I'm going to stay. I don't want to leave you guys. Good, I'll make you a cute clay mug for your birthday, and I'll put it on a shelf in Tasty Claw. It's time for me to have my own stein. You know, it feels kind of weird that, like, all the big choices are in the very last chapter, too. I mean, I know why it is. It's because, like, you know, it's easier to write the rest of the story if you're doing that. But I kind of wish these were spread out a little more. I don't know. What if we reject you? I don't want to share my... I want to share... I'm sorry, I didn't want to hurt you. No, I understand. I knew what might happen. You can stay in my house as long as you need, but the sooner you leave, the better. I have some alternatives open. I'll move out tomorrow. Good. That's a little out of character for him. Good night. Huh. For you, I'm gonna work for you. I don't want to face all these extreme emotions. It would be great to work with you. Right, can you start today? Sure. But you know, I remember what I said a couple days ago. You can always become a bard in the future. I'm sure you're going to learn a lot in the tavern. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Come, let's take a break. We should celebrate my engagement with some mead. He looked to the side there for like a few frames, and it kind of like I interpreted that as like he like thinking on his decision real quick. Like, did I make the right choice? You know. It was like he looked to the side for like 20 frames though. Like, honestly, never underestimate limited animation. The fact that I can interpret something from that at all is impressive, you know? It may not be a wedding, but it feels good to have a day like this. Just a couple of beers in a warm place. We deserve it. We really do. Goblins, forest fires, sleepless nights, repairs. It was even crazier than the troll attack. And yet here we are. Cheers. Congrats on surviving against all odds. I can see why Fable is so tired. Learning how to take care of an inn takes time, but once you grasp it, you'll get over it. It's just weird for me to work after dark. I have to get used to it. Stabula said you're learning fast. I worked with you from time to time, remember? I'm not completely new at this. What about you? Is carpentry as difficult as you thought? I keep cutting my fingers with tools. It got easier when Limos gave me a pair of working gloves. You didn't have those from the start? What? Overall, I have pretty much no idea what's going on, yet every day I learn something new. Woodworking is absolutely fascinating. You're making good progress with the palisade, if I heard correctly. It's mostly cactus and Kalor. They're all used to making these repairs. They are not professional joiners, though. Give me a year or two, and I'm going to show you what I've got. I'm bursting with ideas. I just don't know how to materialize them yet. Are you guys having a good time? Sure we do. But it sucks you won't join us. Yeah, a lot of people wanted to rest today. I don't mind, though. Seeing this place alive makes it all worth it. Why isn't Dad here? I thought he was meant to replace Fable today. He and old Salvia are with Mom Purdy now. He'll join me later on. It's nice to see that Salvia doesn't spend her days locked away. A lucky twist to an unlucky week. Why is she with Purdy, though? I assume you already knew. Argentia brought some new herbs from the city. It may just so happen that they'll make a difference. So weird to think that in Bertius they have all these things and merchants. Windy Meadow sometimes feels so tiny. At least we have a place that we can call home, and people we can laugh with and be sad with. You should have saved it for the toast. So Vino, what are you planning to do now? Latro told me you aren't going to hunt for quite some time. I spoke with a few people and I have some options open. I'm not sure, I don't really look for anything exciting. As long as you can afford to spend your evenings in Tasty Claw, I wish you luck. What a true friend you are. I just hope you won't regret it. No, it's going to be great. Yeah, we just pushed back a bunch of bloodthirsty goblins. We'll do fine. That ending was longer, but like it somehow felt less satisfying in my eyes. I don't know. Are these different? These look a little different. Yeah, these are different. Huh. Check out About. Oh, it's just the credits again. Okay. That was really good. I like this game a lot. Well, there we are. That was Tales from Windy Meadow. Thank you all for watching.